Welcome in to beer pairing number 18. Um, can't believe it's been that much already. But this is what we're gonna be tasting today. Called Cherry Blossom. It's from Oliver Brewing Company. It's a pretty pink label. Got some cherry blossom art on there. Perfect timing because the National Cherry Blossom Festival has hit. It was the first weekend was last weekend, not this past weekend, but last weekend. And I think over the next week or so, or a couple weeks, we're probably gonna venture down there and show the kids the cherry blossom trees in the festival. Talk to them about that. Very big in our area. I grew up going to the cherry blossom festival with my parents, so something I want to pass on and do with my kids. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to website real quick. It's working, not working. There we go. All right, not very much information on Cherry Blossom Ale, other than I said it's from Oliver Brewing Company. I've had a few beers from them. They are located in Baltimore, Maryland, so fairly local to me. They're 5.5% alcohol by volume. It's a wheat ale fermented with dark sweet cherry juice and tart red cherry puree. So, looks like it's going to be very, very, very characteristic of cherry. As you guys remember, the last beer I did was cherry as well. So I'm kind of going through a cherry kick right now. But I've been saving this one for about a couple weeks. But let me change the scene again. Sorry, still an amateur at this streaming thing. Tonight, though, as I said, we're tasting Cherry Blossom from Oliver Brewing Company. We're going to be pairing it with something I've not really done. Is this I feel like this goes well with wine more than anything. But I'm doing what's it called? It's called an Omega-3 Deluxe Mix. It's a blend of cranberries, walnuts, pepitas, almonds, and pecans. And also have an almond cheese Danish. So on the back of the can itself, it says, the first sign of spring, cherry blossoms on the tree, and cherry blossom ale in the can. This wheat ale is fermented with 50 gallons of pure dark cherry juice per 20 BBL batch. With just a hint of sweetness, perfect for any spring day. Sounds refreshing. I've seen some pictures on Untappd of what it looks like in a glass. And I think it looks fairly similar to the last beer I had. Got my glass. All right. Not sure if the camera does it justice, but it's a very reddish, pinkish hue. Kind of looks like a grapefruit color. You know how when you open a grapefruit, or a grapefruit skin is like orangish, yellowish, and you open it and there's a pink skin on the inside. That's what the color looks like. It's very light. It's translucent on the bottom, but like I'm trying to look through the glass to the TV behind me, but you can't see the stuff on the TV, so it's not as clear as I thought it would be. But it does look quite refreshing. The bubbles are actually fairly thick here, which is kind of surprising. Like, kind of lingers. It's dissipating, but it's not dissipating quickly, which is kind of, like I said, surprising for a 5.5% fruit wheat ale. But let's go ahead and give this guy a sip. It is very cherry. Very cherry. But it's not like tart cherry, it's kind of like sweet cherry. But it doesn't, like, the, it does not linger. Very, very sweet. Extremely refreshing at that. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste with the Omega 3 Deluxe Mix Blend. As I drop some on the floor.
A whole bunch of papitas. Alright.
Alright. So I'm getting some cranberries, some papitas, and some almonds. That actually goes really well. Like the earthiness of the papitas and the almonds. Gives it a nice little contrast. It brings out more of the tartness of the cherry from the beer, which is quite surprising. And I only had one cranberry in there throughout that whole mix. I just poured into my hand. It's mostly papitas and almonds, and I don't see a walnut yet, but it's a nice surprise. It's not the best pairing, but it brings out different characteristics of the beer, which is what I look for. Definitely a little bit more tart. Okay, second part, the almond cheese Danish, which I've never had before. I don't even know where I got this from, but I don't think I got any cheese or almond in that first bite. That's a good Danish. Ooh. The sweetness really, really came out. As I'm sitting here chewing on the almond and cheese sweetness in the middle of the Danish, I'm drinking down the beer. It goes down normal, and then towards the end, as it melds in, the sweetness totally just jumps out on the front of my tongue. Excuse me. Not bad at all. Alright, looking at this list, it's better than the White Russian, it's better than the Bitch Monkey. Was not better than the Be More Sour, which is also the other Oliver Brewing Company beer that I've had. And it's not better than Creator Destroyer, so it's somewhere between that 3.25 and that 3.75, most definitely. So right now, I'm gonna lean towards giving it a 3.5. 3.5 is normally a threshold of beers that I would drink again. 3.25 is, if I had to drink it, I would, but I wouldn't like choose it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Cherry Blossom. It's a nice name. 3.5 out of 5. It's got that sweetness. It's very light, very smooth. It's easy to drink. It's no mango cart. It's no Be More Sour. Um, I've had better, like I said. Did I not put the Omnigang on this list? I'm looking at the list now, and the Omnigang's not on there. Looks like I didn't update it from last time. I have to go back and put that in. But yeah, I'll give this guy a 3.5 out of 5. I'm kind of glad that I have another 5 of this so that I can drink it throughout the week. I'll wait for it to get warmer out though, because this is more than one of those beers that I need to be sitting out in the sun and just chilling and relaxing, listening to music or reading a book, and sipping on some good beer. But this is easily chuggable. Cheers.